Hello Leo, and welcome to your Astroflower family meeting. This is going to be a meeting from the 23rd right through to the 29th of May. If you are already part of the Astroflower family, thank you very much for subscribing. The most important thing is when you do subscribe and when you join the family, you've got to click that bell as well. And apparently that's really important for YouTube. But anyway, here we go, your Astroflower reading. Let's just see what's going on there. You've got your relationships, your spirit and your emotional side of life. And this side here, you've got your jobs, business, projects, money, that sort of thing. And this is the energy that's running through you, and this is how you combine the two. So let's get straight into it. It looks really nice, both sides of this reading here. On your relationship side through here, you have very nice cards, although that nine of wands could be seen as a bad sort of card in a way, sort of healthy boundaries, a little bit of a conflict, or it's definitely starting off on a journey. And just and that's what seems to be the main sort of thing. Let's just go. Let's see what's going on in your money and business side of life. You've got the 10 of Pentacles. This is what the influence in the universe, and the Queen of Wands. Really nice looking stuff. It's going to be beautiful to see how this pans out here. Okay, so let's just get the message coming in from this. Let's just start on the relationship side of things. You're the captain of your own boat or your own team. You're the captain of your own ship. So basically it is you who decide what you put in and what you take out of this whole sort of thing. Scenario. Sorry about this. There you go. And I think this is... you've got the world here, so it's trying to influence the idea that there's a new sort of journey to be taken, and this is where that whole captain of your own ship. So it's you who decides and puts in the parameter, the limitations to everything, and you are in control, as it were, of what and how your relationships, and this could be with your partner, this could be with your family, friends, or community. It's you who put the limits on things. The boundaries are not necessarily for other people. In this case, it's more a case for yourself. And it's a sort of situation where you're starting off on there's a new influencing journey that's coming in. It may not actually be there for you at the moment, but you are into that last 2 months before your birthday. So you're into your autumn. So you're sorting the chaff from the wheat of what you've done over the last year and what you want to do over the coming year. You'll see that in the Leo Astroflower book, which is linked in the description below. And this is what this new journey is coming through. I don't think it's the start of a new journey this week. It is really sort of like that transitional period that you're going to have sort of going through you over the next sort of 2 months as we work into Leo season. Yeah, so this is sort of like, don't forget, you're the captain. You're the one that puts the limits on how far things go. Okay, let's just see how the your guides are trying to influence your karmic path. It's a lot of inner work. They're encouraging you to realize that sometimes you can be your worst own enemy, as in fighting other people's battles. And sometimes it's probably better for you not to do that. Well, that's the devil. So it is that temptational sort of thing where the devil shines his light and shines on all the possibilities, maybe far too many, which then incites you to leave your path into temptation, as it were. And the devil could be about addiction, could be a bit of a this may be just for some of you, but it could be a case of this is just an example, but it could be a case of like you're in a relationship that tends to be pretty addictive. So sort of controlling. Might be controlling from both sides, who knows? But it's recognizing those controls within your relationships and choosing not to get triggered by certain things, and choosing not to actually get involved in certain aspects which could be detrimental to you and the relationship. So just be wary of that. And don't forget, it's you who sets the limitation, not necessarily the outside world. Okay? Obviously, you've got to take into account, you know, people's personal boundaries. And you will recognize that when you get close within the relationships, within your partnership or your family and friends and community. Let's just see how this the guides are trying to influence the inner conversation, as it were. This is drawing back in this direction as well. So they're sort of, as people come into your life, it's as if like there's like a traffic policeman that's kind of going, okay, yeah, no, you stop, yeah, turn to the left, you go like that, you know. It seems to be doing that, and it's sort of providing you with something that's a bit more sort of fluid. So it should be, if you listen to those guys and listen to those inner conversation, it should help you to be a little bit more free-flowing with the relationships that are around you. Healing. So this is, you know, it's biding you time. This is what I say about they're pushing things out. They're giving you space in order for you to breathe. So this week you may want to sort of really want to breathe within your relationships. Just want to say, oh yeah, so the devil, the funny thing is the devil was up here last week. Let me just have a look at that. The devil was up in petal 10 up here. You know, there was some sort of messages coming in journey and what have you. And it was staying true to yourself when faced with temptation. This is still the case. So this is really, it seems to have come down onto your relationship side. And if you're the captain of your ship, you should be able to sort the chaff from the wheat this week about this. And it'll be a very productive week, which will give you that sensation of healing. Let's go on to the business side of it, of life, money and your job and projects. Here we go. So we've got the universe that is trying to encourage you for next year, I think, more than anything else, after your birthday, because that's when you really get your teeth into the projects. It's putting in place the foundations for a brighter and more secure and abundant future of tomorrow. The Queen of Wands is all about concentrating on the here and now. So I think this is more of a case of, through your job or your business or your projects, it's more of a case of concentrating on the little detail and crossing the T's and dotting the I's, basically, and being passionate about getting it really precise and getting things in place. Which may not necessarily be your strongest side, but it's a learning curve that, you know, everybody can sort of benefit from. Let's just see what the actual message is coming through here. Now is the time to push, but pushing on the undercurrent. So that's what I think is getting crossing the T's and dotting the I's sort of situation. I think it's that sort of thing. And being in the here and now will allow you to sort of see what fits with that foundation. Yeah? Okay. So, do you know what? I just thought I'd douse that. I haven't doused that one. Let me get the message. It is the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so it's reiterating this message in a way of the fact that you should be, you know, there's certain things that you should concentrate on and certain things that you shouldn't concentrate on, and that's what I mean about crossing the T's and dotting the I's. That's going to be your protection for you tomorrow. So if you do that foundation work, it will, your job or your business or your project will be auto protected because you have a solid base. That's what it seems like. Let's see what's going on the conversation here between how your guide's trying to influence that inner conversation within you. If you are clear in your words of what you want out of life, others will also have to be clear to you, back to you in return. So if you are precise in the way you say things and the way you do things for life, of trying to get your business or your job or your projects advanced, the other businesses, within your workspace, within your projects, they're going to have to be positioned where they're going to have to be clear with you, and that's going to help you loads, but obviously help everyone within the business. The sun. It's going to make you happy. It's going to make you feel really, the possibilities. This is what it is. The possibilities of tomorrow, which is a 10 of Pentacles, the possibilities of tomorrow are beautifully bright. This is you. And I think you'd enjoy this. So on this side here, listen to those little inner voices, because they're going to give you the precise words to actually use in your business or your projects or your job in order to advance yourself, but also to advance the business that you're working in, or the projects that you're actually doing. Let's just see how you combine these sort of two together. It's like a growing thing. It's like you've planted those seeds, and you can see you've gone past the first shoots, and you can actually see the plant taking form, and you can almost see the buds of the flowers that are going to be produced. So it's like that. It's going forward relentlessly. This is how you should be in life. You should just constantly just moving on and pushing it forward, as difficult as it may well be. You've got the Four of Cups. So Four of Cups is missing of an opportunity. If you've got to push forward and be constant and permanently on the progressive, you have to go quickly or slowly, and that may it may sort the chaff from the wheat of the people around you, or the situation that are around you. And this could be in your relationship as much as within your financial sort of side as well, that you may feel just a little bit sort of like, oh, come on, you can do it. Stop just messing about. And you may get a little bit, just be wary of not getting cross with other people, because it will take you off that boundary path that you're supposed to be on, and you may lose yourself in that sort of temptations of possibility, other things. Don't give up on others or yourself. I think that's more the Four Cups, is how it's sort of saying. Don't give up. You're so close we all go through these waves of it's really good and then it's difficult. It's really good and it's difficult. We seem to be going through waves collectively within society, and once you recognize that, it's like surfing. When you surf a wave, you catch a wave, it's brilliant. But then you got to paddle back out through the waves. It's hard work. And, that hard work still has to be done. And it seems like you've been going through that a little bit. And I'm not sure if it's fully out of it yet. Space and time is coming to you. So it's like you've gone through the woods and you're coming to a clearing. That's the overall energy that's playing through you. Okay, Page of Cups. So, yeah, And when you get through into that opening, you'll be able to look up to the heavens and sort of make and believe in life, believe in life, in miracles, and in the beauty of it all, and that, and you are part of it. And being part of it makes life what it is. So it's good to have you here. So there you go, Leo. That is for your coming week. If you're already part of the Astroflower family, as per usual, thank you very much. Very touched for you people being here and supporting this channel. It has been an amazing journey so far, and it's going to be an amazing journey going on. If you're not part of the Astroflower family, it's very easy to do. You only need to subscribe, and the most important thing is click that bell. That helps the YouTube algorithm out, helps us out, and helps everybody to grow. Okay, so there you go, Leo. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.